Like all great adventures, we ended up in a hotel room for the first night. What was that?
That was my it's freaking cold face.
It's not that cold today.
It's 40 degrees today. 40. It's supposed to be 75.
Cold or not, it's a wonderful day. We're heading up to the northernmost coast of California, to the giant redwoods. It's only day one, but I have to say, people are great. While fueling up this morning, we meet Chris, Marcus, and Ron, and ride with them throughout the morning to lunch. The best thing about meeting these guys is they're making us laugh and forget about the stresses we left behind. Onward up the coast. In Crescent City, California. It's Sunday night and Amanda's sitting by the fire writing her blog. Earlier she set up the tent, unpacked the bikes, and started a fire without matches. I sat around eating chocolate. What? I'm not a camping kind of guy. She so seems to love the outdoors. Later on that evening, we had some excellent conversation with Ulrich and TWiT, who camped next to us. It turns out they've traveled the world, and Ulrich has an adventure touring business in South America. He showed us some photos from his journey, and they were spectacular. Someday we need to find a way to get down there and ride along with him. Good morning there. Looks like we might get rain down today, but not too bad. Spent about an hour and a half on the road. We've been riding, just freaking, we're cold and miserable, and it just really sucks. This is about the first break we've had in the rain since we left.
My hands are purple. I need to warm up. So cold. So cold. I probably got snot dripping out my nose. A warm cup of Starbucks and a fire to dry our jackets and gloves next to us, just what we needed. Warm and motivated, we're back on the move. And he's back to, well, that. Some of us camped as children and explored the outdoors with our parents. Others, to this day, proudly go on about being a pageant child and winning the title of cutest little boy in Reno. And that's why one of us is building the tent, and someone else has been staring at a slug for the last 10 minutes like it's an alien.
So Amanda's setting up camp, and I saw this giant slug here. I don't know what it is. She says it's a banana slug. I'm not really sure. Look at this guy. Oh. Hey Amanda, will he bite?
Are you serious?
Is that a no?
That's a no.
Oh, look at that. Hello, little slug dude. What are you doing? What's your name? I'm gonna call you Slugs Mackenzie. Oh man, he is sticky. He's like covered in glue.
That's what a slug does.
Oh, look at those eyeballs. Oh, he's coming out. My friends are always saying, Zach, you, my friend, you follow the latest trends. You got the latest accessories. So right now, I'm gonna show you the coolest watch there is. Bam! Check it out. Slug 2000, baby. It's a 2.0 slug watch. Comes with Wi-Fi, internet connectabilities. It tells me the time and date. It's a pacemaker for when I'm running. Jogging me on the road. Got my slug. Get your slug on. Get a slug. Yeah.
So what are we doing?
We're camping. We got a tent. I think that constitutes camping.
Okay. Where are we headed tomorrow?
More camping.
Tell me about today.
It was freezing, it was raining, it was cold. You were freezing. It was shivering.
Only me?
It was shivering me too much.
I think you were pretty cold too.
Nah.
Your gloves were soaked.
Babe,
Soaked.
babe, I'm a man. It didn't bother me at all.
Really?
All that whining you heard in the headset, that was nothing.
Oh, okay.
That was
I was imagining that.
We were picking up other people in the headset. That's what I'm saying.
I like your story. There are but a few times in life when your surroundings are such that they become breathtakingly beautiful moments to cherish. This feels like one of them.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my daughter. Hello, my ragtime guy. We're gonna head on the road and try to get closer to Petaluma, California. We're gonna go down Highway 101 and I think on Highway 1 just a little bit. And it's gonna be a great day. This is one of the coolest places around. Come on in here, we'll come into the studio. We have the motorcycle inside, and we're gonna be on it a little bit. Excited wouldn't be the word. I know, most people won't understand it. But if you're a real nerd like me, you'll totally get it. This place is awesome. Come on over here and I'll show you the bike.
Can we get rid of the avatar?
No Jeff?
There's no episode.
This is the central part of the studio.
No.
And then over here we have Super Horizon motorcycle over there in the window. Leo's on live over there in the corner. This is the big control center. So we're going on soon.
What kind of voiceover? Like, oh my god, we're going off a cliff! Now what are you...
Let's see, yesterday it was, hurry up old man, I don't want to wait for you anymore.
I was gonna say she can ride springs around you as you try to get to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, if I don't want to talk to him anymore, I just take off.
That happened a little bit today when the Google GPS failed and we were arguing over how to get to the studio. I just saw her. She was gone on the freeway.
We're in Sebastopol, California on Florence Avenue. We are stopped here. We had one of our road friends tell us about this place with a whole bunch of folk art throughout the neighborhood. The actual artist is living on the street and all of his neighbors, I think it's pretty cool that they put his art out front. Batman is behind me. He's my favorite so far. Patrick Amiot and Brigitte Laurent live and work here on Florence Avenue. Patrick sculpts and Brigitte paints. Their jointly conceived sculptures are a collaborative effort of ideas and talents, are found throughout the small town of Sebastopol, California. In the midst of a career upheaval, Amiot started making junk art for fun. He created and installed a giant fisherman made from a water heater in his front yard, and received an unexpected reaction. His neighbors wanted to see more. Following his passion, he continued taking objects destined for the dump and creating junk art sculptures which were meticulously painted and brought to life by his wife. The sculptures took off and their art flourished into a new career. A calendar of their sculptures has raised over $250,000 for the local community schools in just 6 years.
San Francisco only. We need to get